This video, I'm sharing the exact steps that I took to land a dream job. These are simple things that you can do too that can accelerate the process and cut out the frustrating lull that often comes with job searching. Number one, get really clear about what you want. It's easy to make decisions when you know what you value. When I was exploring a career change, I knew that I wanted to engage in work and with people that valued freedom, trustworthiness, curiosity, growth, and genuineness. Recognizing when people or choices will embrace or extinguish these values simplified the process. Do I want to expand or limit these values in my next situation? What about you? What's one of your values that makes decision-making easier for you? You'll need to clarify the type of culture that you want to be a part of, the values that are important to you, and the type of work that feels meaningful and fulfilling to you. Next, you'll want to adopt a serve-first mentality. The way you think is critical when it comes to this process. It's easy to solely focus on what you want and what you need, but your future employer has goals that they care about too. How can you convey that you care about these and can contribute to moving the needle? Philippians 2 verse 3 and 4 says, don't be selfish. Don't try to impress others. Be humble, thinking of others as better than yourselves. Don't look out only for your own interests, but take an interest in others too. I believe this verse. This may seem trivial, but it's actually pivotal. Adopting this mentality will help you approach work, ideas, and your communication in a way that will convey to others that you care about things like teamwork, collaboration, personal growth and development, and alignment with the goals of the organization. And frankly, you'll stand out. In a world where people often prioritize self-interest, someone who genuinely cares about others stands out. Next, provide value even before you work there. Now that you've adopted a serve-first mentality, you want to begin identifying ways that you can provide value. And I don't mean once you're hired, I mean right now. For me, I had a blog and an email list. I started writing about the company that I wanted to work for. I believed in the organization and I believed in the product. I knew one of the ways that I could convey that was by sharing about it on my blog. Over time, I started sending them lots of free website traffic. As a result, this became an easy way to communicate several things to this team. It showed that I was willing to take initiative. It conveyed that I cared about the company. It provided proof that I had skills related to the type of work that I wanted to do for them. And it indicated that I was a team player even before being on the team. Now, you may not be a content creator or blogger, but what ways can you begin to use your skills to provide value to the organization or team that you most want to be a part of? If you need help identifying the skills that you can begin offering, check out the free resource in the description. To help you get started, first consider the skills you most enjoy and want to use within a new team. And second, how can you begin to offer free insight, work, help, consulting, or expertise using those skills? Next, you'll want to begin developing relationships with team members that are relevant to the role that you desire. You cannot just be another application that gets submitted. I mean, you can do that, but try to establish meaningful relationships with the individuals that directly connect to the department or role that fits your skills. You can find these individuals on LinkedIn, Instagram, the company website, or lots of other platforms. Now, you're not stalking, you are attempting to build a meaningful relationship by appreciating their work, contributing to the conversation when appropriate, and following along with the company's progress and goals. Keep in mind, because I adopted a serve-first mentality and started providing value to the organization even before I ever had a conversation with someone on their team, it made it a little easier to make a connection once the time was ready. I was able to share the impact that my work was already having on the organization. I sent a simple email with a screenshot that showed the website traffic that I had been sending to them over the past month, and I asked if we could chat about it. This made an initial conversation very natural and easy to initiate. I wanted to talk about things that they cared about and had work that I'd done to contribute to it. And step 5, ask how you might work together. When I was ready to look for other options, the company that I had spent time serving and developing a relationship with were the first people I asked about potential opportunities. And it worked out. Instead of directly inquiring about job openings, I approached them with a collaborative mindset. I didn't have to go through a long line of job applications. I started by clarifying what I wanted, decided to be servant-hearted, provided value relevant to their goals, built relationships with the right people, and eventually the door opened up. You can do the same. You have tremendous value to share. I believe that. I encourage you to try this same approach. Let me know in the comments what you think about this strategy. And if you still want a little more assurance, watch this next video about how to find a career that you absolutely love.